Greetings and salutations, my dear audience. This is Joe St. Eggbenedictus coming at you with a short video on the Robert Alter Hebrew Bible, the writings section that I'm working through in my devotional life for the Old Testament. I want to give you an insight that struck me as interesting and illuminating. I want to give a shout out to my pal Mike, to all the visionaries and mystics out there. Thank you for joining me. Was reading Psalm 46 today. Psalm 46 is one of my favorite Psalms because it encourages us to be still and to know that God is God. But what you may not know is that it's one of the most important Psalms for us pacifists. We know that God fights on our behalf, and because of that, we do not need to fight on our own, that God will defend us one way or the other, and that even in a life-threatening situation, those who lose their life will indeed save it for the sake of Christ. However, when you go through Psalm 46, there are these little points of not only scriptures that help us know of God, of the pacifism for which we strive and the nonviolent ethic of Jesus, but also for the sanctity of life that is littered throughout the Bible, the thread that really brings the whole Bible together. For instance, it says that God makes wars cease to the end of the earth, that God will break the bow and splinter the spear and burn chariots with fire. What gets me is this verse that Robert Alter translates not as be still and know that I am God, but let go and know that I am God. I found that to be interesting. It stopped me in my tracks. And so what I did is I went down to the footnote, and I want to draw your attention to Robert Alter's footnote here because it just reiterates the theme of, to me, reading through the lens of Jesus' nonviolent ethic of the what's going on in the Hebrew here. So let's read it together, and I think it's a great insight. Let go. The verb, etymologically, it means to relax one's grip on something, is somewhat surprising here. It might be an injunction to cease and desist from armed struggle, to unclench the warrior's fist. At this juncture, which is in effect the end of the poem, the eschatologically triumphant God speaks directly, declaring his supremacy over all of the world. The poem concludes by repeating the refrain, "The Lord of armies," or "the Lord of hosts is with us, a fortress for us, Jacob's God." So I really love that insight. Robert Alter is full of these insights. I encourage you to pick up Alter's translation of the Hebrew Bible. I think it's one of the most literal translations, and when there are decisions made, he has plenty of notes. And this one I appreciate all the more because it just reinforces the sanctity of life ethic in Psalm 46, that we are called to disarm while God is our mighty arm and our strength. Thank you for joining me. Throw a comment down below, like, subscribe. We'd love to see you here as we make our way not only through the Old Testament of Alter's Bible. It's now going on year 3 in the Old Testament of Alter's translation, but also the SBL Study Bible in the New Testament this year. So join, like, subscribe. Make sure you don't miss any of those videos as we provide commentary on these translations and the insights or perils that they bring. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.